Good morning. It's Monday, July 1st. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of WEX Wakeup. I'm Natasha Sweet. President Joe Biden's family is united in urging the president to stay in the 2024 race.
Dealing with everything we have to do with,
The show of support from Biden's family came during a gathering at Camp David on Sunday. The trip had been announced before the president's widely criticized debate performance.
He studied very hard. He studied so hard that he didn't know what the hell he was doing.
His performance intensified concerns about his cognitive ability and age. It sent Democrats into a frenzy about whether Biden should be the party's nominee in 2024. Steve Bannon previewed his expectations for a second Trump term. This comes as he's expected to report to prison today.
I'm talking about people in positions of authority. For instance,
Andrew McCabe, the former deputy
100%,
he says he might leave the country.
He ought to be very worried. He's definitely going to be investigated. So is Comey. So is Esper. I believe Milley will.
Bannon listed former officials he says need to be investigated. This includes FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, former FBI Director James Comey, and former Attorney General Bill Barr.
Never.
Room podcast host said he had no regrets for defying subpoenas lobbied against him by the now defunct House January 6th committee. He's due to serve 4 months after the Supreme Court rejected his bid to delay his sentence on Friday. Bannon predicted Trump will win the November election by a landslide. Just 4 months out from Election Day, and both parties are still fighting over how voters can cast their ballots.
50% are Republicans and 50% are Democrats.
The 2024 presidential election will likely be decided by a handful of swing states. Judicial activists on both sides of the aisle have been busy in court trying to alter rules for mail-in voting. There have been some type of mail-in related lawsuit in the swing states, including Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin.
I voted for Trump last election, and even though he's been convicted, I'm going to be voting for him as well.
The liberal Wisconsin Supreme Court signaled a willingness to overturn a 2022 ruling that restricted absentee drop boxes to election clerk offices. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this Monday morning. Be sure to head on over to our website for more stories and give us a follow on social media so you can stay in the know and all that's trending in politics. Have a great day.